So guys, today's ranked PvP match was full of tension from start to finish. The Loadout I brought into the battlefield looked strong, but was it enough to secure an easy victory, or would I fall to my opponent at the very last moment? This match had some amazing plays, tough decisions, and moments that could have completely turned the game around. So make sure to watch until the end, because there's only one question today: was I able to claim victory in ranked PvP? Or would I end up staring at the defeat screen instead of the victory screen? So why wait any longer? Let's find the opposing player and get to the ranked stadium and arrange my favorite loadouts. And yes, there's one more thing I'd like to ask from all of you. If you've been enjoying my videos and supporting the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and share your valuable opinions and feedback in the comment section. Your support and comments motivate me to create even better content for you guys. So without wasting any more time, let's jump back in and enjoy today's match together. Alright guys, we've officially arrived in the arena, and as you can see, this is the loadout I've brought into today's match with these units. Now the big question, and honestly my biggest concern right now, is whether this loadout will be strong enough to defeat my opponent or not. But there's only one way to find out. So let's jump into the battle and see what happens. Here we can see that my opponent has brought Bonsai as one of their units. Is it being used as a starter unit, or is it meant for farming money? It's a little hard to tell right now. Anyway, it looks like my opponent might be going for a different strategy this match. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Yes, it looks like he probably brought the bonsai tree for starters and money farming. Anyway, let's see how long he can survive with us in ranked PvP, or I'll lose. Now, let me introduce you guys to the units I'm using in this loadout. Of course, most of us already know the names of the units in Garden Tower Defense, but I still want to give you my own personal introduction to the team I'm bringing into today's battle. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the lineup and see what each unit brings to the match. For today's match, I'm bringing Blink Bloom, Confusiflora, Frost Golem, Bunny Burrow, and Chicken Coop as my loadout. Personally, I feel like this is a very strong loadout for ranked PvP in Garden Tower Defense. It offers solid early game support, strong defense, and some great units for putting pressure on the opponent. But the real question is, will this loadout be enough to secure the win, or will I end up falling short against my opponent? What do you guys think? How strong does this loadout look to you? Now, let's take a closer look at the units in this loadout and what makes each of them so effective. Blink Bloom. This is my starter unit. It can deal solid damage early on while costing very little to place. Its special ability allows its damage to gradually increase the longer it keeps attacking, potentially reaching up to double its original damage. On top of that, it can occasionally deal AoE damage to nearby enemies, making it extremely effective from the early game all the way into the mid-game. Confusiflora. This is mainly a support and crowd control unit. It can push enemies backward and causes affected enemies to take increased damage for a short period of time. In ranked PvP, it's an excellent unit for slowing down the enemy's push and creating opportunities for your other towers to finish them off. Frost Golem. This is my slowing and stunning unit. It reduces enemy movement speed and can even freeze them in place for a short time. This gives my other DPS units more time to deal damage and clear the wave efficiently. Bunny Burrow. This is a spawning unit that continuously sends rabbits down the track to attack enemies. It helps apply constant pressure, especially in situations where your other units don't have enough range. In PvP matches, Bunny Burrow can sometimes be the difference maker that turns the entire game around. Chicken Coop. This is another spawning unit that sends chickens to attack enemies. It provides steady and reliable damage over long periods of time, and its impact becomes even more noticeable during the late game stages of the match. Overall, this loadout offers a great balance of early game strength, crowd control, and constant pressure, making it a very strong option for ranked PvP battles. So I recommend you to enter ranked PvP tournament with my loadout, and try it. Maybe you too can win. As you can see guys, my opponent's loadout doesn't seem particularly strong at first glance. However, there could be a very important reason behind that. When you're banning your opponent's units in ranked PvP, you should always make your choices carefully and strategically. Smart bans can often be just as important as the match itself. For example, if you've already decided that you're going to play ranked PvP today, you should first pick the 5 units you want to use from your inventory and keep those in mind. Then, during the banning phase, try to target the remaining units as much as possible. If luck is on your side, your preferred units may end up being available for selection. Once that happens, you can equip your ideal loadout and head into battle with the best possible chance of defeating your opponent. So guys, we're finally reaching the end of our ranked PvP match, and it looks like victory is about to be ours. Honestly, there's a special kind of satisfaction that comes from defeating your opponent in Garden Tower Defense ranked PvP. Seeing your strategy planning and unit placements pay off with a win feels incredibly rewarding. That's why my advice is simple. Build a strong and balanced loadout. Trust your strategy, and you'll greatly improve your chances of winning your matches. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your valuable thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. That's all for today's video. I'll see you again in the next match with more challenges and exciting gameplay. Take care, everyone.